Let me be clear. I didn't think you were saying our meetings are a waste of time. I didn't. Honestly, if you did say it was a waste of time, it wouldn't matter to us. Because of those meetings, we have the best Medicare sales team that's in the industry. There's nobody better than us.
Sales training. So, I love the bringing the whole team in, running through numbers, showing success, calling people out. It's great. But I also hate wasting time. Mm-hmm. So bringing people in 5 days a week in the morning for 45 minutes to an hour, like you guys have, your Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
What are you doing in each of those meetings to actually be profitable with that time and to make actual movement for people so that I know you have new people coming in, so the new people are getting some of that information firsthand, first time.
Yeah.
But then you've got seasoned agents who are like, man, I could have another appointment or two in this time frame. Yeah. Like, and I'm sitting here for an hour.
Sure.
So
the meetings are non-negotiable. And let me tell you why. Because of those meetings, we have the best Medicare sales team that's in the industry. There's nobody better than us. Period. End of story. And it's because, hell yeah. They're the best Medicare sales team in the industry. And you know how I know that? Because I help thousands of agencies that have these questions that these guys, they don't ask them because we're doing this every day. But the meetings are not always the primary goal after this morning, we had some new agents here. So we start obviously sometimes we're prioritizing them actually learning something. But I wouldn't even say the priority is them learning something new every time. The priority is that environment, that heat check, getting them on. I would say this for us, that 45 minutes, we know that we're going to get them bounced back in, get their mindset right, get their in the right spot. We're going to answer some practical questions that they maybe have, right? But we're going to get them so back engaged that when they get over there, the time that they spent in here was better. You know what I mean? They're going to produce more in that next 8 hours than they would if we gave them an extra hour because we've just got them so engaged. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That 45 minutes is huge, bro. It's I would say it's essential to the success that we're seeing here.
So outside of kicking the meeting off or that you do your numbers and everything else, what is your framework for typically what those meetings look like?
Yeah. So on Tuesdays we do what I call that's actually our sales training day. What I mean by that is we do role play on Tuesdays, or we do, hey, what objections did you get this week? What were some things that you ran into this week that I can tell you how I would have overcome it and how I would have done it? We'll talk about new products that we can start writing or whatever. Wednesdays is carrier day. I'll either invite a carrier to come on and talk about a product for our agents, or I will talk about a product, and that is less leveraging, more like, hey, this is actually how this product works. And then Thursdays we have some kind of Medicare quiz day, and I make those fun. To be honest with you, I use Kahoot or I do Family Feud, and it's just Medicare questions, and they will do trivia against each other, or we'll do Family Feud against each other. It's a lot of fun. And in the Family Feud, it's I'll give an objection and they buzz in and they get a chance to overcome that objection. I judge who was the better answer, So anyway, that's kind of the structure there. And it's the same thing every week. Yes. Do we train on the same stuff a lot of time? Yeah, we do. And every time, even our most seasoned agents learn something. And if you get to the point where you're not learning anything, it's probably because you're in leadership at that point anyway. But even our leadership team, they're learning something. I mean, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm learning something all the time. You know what I mean? And this is going to get a little less practical, and the weeds is going to be pie in the sky, and you guys did not come for pie in the sky stuff. I understand that. But if you're not growing, if your agents aren't growing, then you're not going to, you don't go from $18,000 in revenue to $30,000 in a week. It doesn't happen. You know what I mean? That only comes from getting better all the time. And the training is not just for them. We bring in the sales development. We bring in the support so that everybody here is on the same page of what's happening in the whole process. There's continuity. Monday, Friday. So the question is, what does the Monday, Friday meeting look like? Because the sales training is just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Friday is full team meeting. We bring them in. Mondays, we're going to have the leaders of each, division, if you will. Not department, because it's multiple. Each leader is over multiple departments typically. And we're going to break down what the game plan for that week is, what's the priority of what we're doing, so that everybody's on the same page of like, hey, this department's doing this department's doing that. I don't need to mess with them because I got a busy week. I don't need to, this is what their priority is this week. And then Friday's a celebration. It's celebration. And we think celebration is important enough to spend 30 to 45 minutes on it. We do. We also, on Fridays, we'll play Kahoot or Family Feud department style, where we'll have departments up here. Like we'll have one family, another family, like sales versus support or contracting versus commissions. And we'll do like questions about the industry or about our business. And that's, if I'm being real with you, it's worth it to us because it does build the culture. Like I know that's like, again, we're starting to get in pie in the sky stuff. I would say a lot of our success that we have is because our culture is better than anybody else's too. Like we got the best sales team in the industry. We got the best culture in the industry too. And that doesn't happen by accident. It's not because we just all happen to like each other. And it's not because we got a cool ping pong table. It's because we take time to create an environment that people want to be here. I mean, Aaron right behind you, this guy right behind you, we hired him virtually as a recruiter. The dude loved the environment so much that he moved here from Tampa. We didn't require him to. He just wanted to be a part of what's going on in here, right? How many of y'all are partners with? Dude, you weren't supposed to share that part, Tim. But show of hands, who is a partner with Brock Partners? Who's a partner here with us already? Okay. Would you say that part of the reason you came over here is because we're cool and awesome?
That was the thing that I was going to say, because I came to the agent boot camp about 2 weeks ago, and I have worked for, major corporations in sales, Comcast, ADT, different places like that. And I've also studied, what it takes to build, a high performing team, to get employee buy-in, and, just basically overall what makes a great place to work. And for me, when I walked in here, I think I was up here on Wednesday and Thursday. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been licensed to sell life insurance since 2016. They taught me stuff that I didn't know. And I sold life insurance for a long time at a very high level, right? And they taught me things that I didn't know. And the camaraderie was just amazing. The energy was amazing. Everybody was so nice and welcoming. So I think that, the company culture, like I know, you kind of were saying almost like, the meeting doesn't have a purpose or whatever. It definitely absolutely has a purpose, because it builds the culture, it builds the camaraderie, it makes people want to go out and win and be a part of this. Because like, I'm transferring my contracts over now, and I'm holding business because I'm like, to be, put some money on the wood as soon as I come through the door, right? Because I want them to know that I'm excited about being here and that I'm going to perform. Yeah.
It's just always a question.
Sure.
Productive within that meeting.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, yeah, and let me be clear. I didn't think you were saying our meetings are a waste of time. I didn't. Honestly, if you did say it was a waste of time, it wouldn't matter to us, because it's to us. How do you make it not be? For us, it's like what sounds like productive to us may not sound productive to anybody, but for us, it's like, as long as we're coming in here and we're getting that heat check going. By the way, everything you said is going to be on social media. I hope you're okay with that, because that was awesome. I saw Seth smiling from ear to ear back there, like, oh, hell yeah. So anyway, no, but to go back to this, for us, the one thing that is hard to get practical about what we create here is the culture. I can give you some points of what we do. The meeting is absolutely a part of that. And it's 45 minutes that, maybe we're not producing revenue right then, but in our minds, it just gets the environment so heated up that, now let me be real for you a second. Like, there have been times where Justin, Will, myself, Jeff are all out of the office at the same time, and they still have the meetings, but you can feel like you can see the production suffer. You know why? Because the meeting doesn't get the same heat check that it does when we're in here. Call me crazy, but we feel like that 45 minutes of just, and it's not like yes, we want practical training, right? But yes, we're also going to go over the same stuff that we've been over a bajillion times. We're going to do the same role plays that we do a bajillion times. We're going to have the same fun games that some of them are bored of. I don't care, because ultimately that 45 minutes, we're just spending time building that camaraderie and making sure that somebody learns something new, at least one person learns something new, then we feel good about it. If we ever get to the point where the camaraderie is at 100%, that we can make it no better, or that there's not a single person in the room that will learn something new in that moment, then we'll stop doing them. But we hadn't run into that yet, if that makes sense. You know?